In this video, we will focus on a particularly useful system feature, such as freezing requests. A freeze is used when you know that you will not start the request anytime soon and you need to postpone it until a certain date or until someone has written a new reply to it. Or when you are waiting for more information on the request from a client and the request should not distract you until new information appears. Frozen requests are not displayed in the general list, but they can be found in the relevant filter called Frozen. This is how it works. You have received a request where it is clear in advance that it will not be possible to resolve the issue immediately, and it needs to be postponed until a certain time without the request getting in the way of the general list of requests. And it cannot be closed either. For example, a client contacted us and said that they will be away for a certain number of days and will not be able to respond during that time. In this case, we click on the Freeze button and either choose a date when the request should be unfrozen or leave the box empty, and it will unfreeze as soon as a new reply appears. Frozen requests are located in the corresponding filter and highlighted in blue background. You can also suspend the SLA period in the request when setting up the freeze function. Go to the SLA settings menu and enable the corresponding option. Thus, the time that the request will stay frozen will not be taken into account in the calculation of the set SLA time. Please note that the pause will not only be applied if the changes to the SLA have been shown in the request audit, i.e., the changes have been made manually or by the dispatcher. Here's an example. Going to the request and setting SLA of 1 hour in it, then freezing it. Then we see how much SLA time is displayed and the counter will continue after the request is unfrozen. We click the Unfreeze button and the SLA continues to count the remaining time left before the request was frozen. Requests can also be frozen and unfrozen automatically using the dispatcher and macros, but we will cover these features in more detail in the following videos. If you have any questions about this feature, feel free to contact our support team.